Okay, we're streaming. Yay.
Hello.
Okay, we're gonna start talking in a few, but for now, hello guys. How are you guys doing? Uh, blah, 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 blah. Uh, blah, blah, blah. Let me check if it's truly live. It is live. Okay, cool. Okay. I need to mute this, mute this, mute this. There you go. I almost heard my own voice. Oh no.
Oh no, heard your own voice?
I hate
That's
hearing my own
always
voice.
when you try to hear your own voice,
Yeah, but
basically.
yeah, but like whenever I like look back, I just hear my own voice and I'm just like cringe. I cringe at my own voice. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I remember you said that before.
Yeah,
You're
no.
on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube. We don't have a Twitch account yet. Yet.
Okay, then let me go for the link.
Okay, give us a second, guys. We're sharing the information right now that we are live. Ooh, we're live. Okay. Hello, Mark X. How you doing? No, this is a season finale. That means that we're gonna continue even more next time. But for now, we're ending the first season because we're gonna be updating a lot of stuff for the new podcast in the later future. So get excited. Get excited, people.
It's funny how the last episode was 1 year ago, and I think it never got uploaded even.
Yeah, no, it didn't. But today we change history, boys. Want to know why? Because we're gonna keep doing this. If Aya agrees to do this.
I'm down for it.
Okay. Well, my second plan was gonna hold you hostage and accept. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh my god.
All right. Oh my- Okay, so today in our podcast, we finally have some stuff to talk about. We're gonna talk about what we did recently on my Twitch account, on my Twitch channel, sorry, which is the Haru Kitsune Twitch channel. If you guys didn't check that, the recent stream, go check it right now. What are you guys doing? Fucking dumbasses. Just kidding. Man, I haven't watched your stuff in a while, but you seem to put a lot of work into your content, man. Not that much, but thank you. Nana Minty, hello. Oh, hostage, you heard that? Nah, just tripping. Okay, anyways. So, the first topic is gonna be Paper Mario thoughts. I already, I already experienced the Paper Mario feeling. But for me, we talked about this a little bit more, like after the stream ended, where we were like, yeah, I did rush like the start of Paper Mario so fast to the point where I didn't feel comfortable playing it much, if that makes some like sense.
Yeah, like the thing was that you wanted to finish things so fast that you sometimes made mistakes that made you, for example, die and do something again, or that you would lose resources. Like if you escape a battle, you will lose coins and you will also be under leveled. So I remember, I think it was in chapter 4 that you were struggling a lot because you had no money to buy badges and you were like 3 levels below what you should have been on a normal run.
Yeah, I was a broke baby bitch right there. So I think after that, I slowly started to learn like, hey, this game is about patience and like shit like that, and that's how I started to get better. And I just saw that like in me because as the chapters went on, like from chapter 4 and on, I slowly started to change my own ways, like knowing that, hey, I need a little bit more patience, I need to do this, I need to kill more enemies and stuff like that. I started to earn more coins, and before I knew it, I already had like 300 coins in the end. And I was honestly impressed, because I was like, wow, if I actually do put the effort in it, I can actually get results. Something that I didn't, want to learn before, but now I do. So Aya can get mad at me now because I'm a dumbass when it comes to that type of shit. But no, now I know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. But yeah, I remember in chapter 5, you're a little like, when does this end? When does this end? And when you go to the boss battle, I remember you mentioned that if you really had to make a strategy, and I was like, that's the point of the game, not just do whatever.
I remember, and people still did get pissed at the very end too. That, like, a lot of people were like, "No, you're supposed to do this and that," and somehow, I still found a way to fucking beat the bosses. I personally, I'm like impressed that I do my own way on how to beat bosses. Sure, I make it difficult for myself, but hey, it's a challenge at least. I had fun though.
Some magic.
Yeah, I will say I did have a lot of fun at the very end, because I actually learned how to appreciate the game. I learned how to actually manage a lot of stuff that I didn't know before, and I think that was a way to enjoy the game. That's why I said I also told Aya that I do kind of regret the fact that I didn't appreciate the game a lot, like put the effort in it at the very start of the game. And I think, yeah, like Aya said, like that's probably the reason why I stopped, like, throughout the years, because I felt like, oh, it's too much effort and stuff like that. But no, if you actually put in the effort, it's actually really fucking fun. And that's I ended up enjoying Paper Mario a lot more in the very end. So many people might be wondering, like, okay, well, since you guys finished the Paper Mario series, what will happen next? And that, my friends, we will be continuing more of the Paper Mario series. We're gonna be probably we have two choices for now. We have the Thousand Year Door, or Super Paper Mario. And I told Aya that I really wanted to do Super Paper Mario because it's the first ever Paper Mario that I've played. And the only reason why I played that game first is because of Mr. L. I love that character.
That guy is great.
Yes, he's definitely a new fresh of air from Luigi's scaredy pants thing, whatever. Now, before we do start with the Paper Mario series, and this is going to be a surprise for Aya as well, if things do end up working out for the GameCube stuff, if everything goes to a plan, and if OBS agrees with me, I will be letting Aya join me on Luigi's Mansion. Which is a game I really wanted to play. I really want to play Luigi's Mansion just to see how it is. So I will
Luigi's Mansion is really fun.
Oh, really?
I do like that game. We got the GameCube with, I think it was Zelda Collector's Edition and Mario Party 5, but one of the first games, like right when we got the GameCube,
Mm-hmm.
a little later we got Luigi's Mansion, and man, that game's great.
You guys are lucky. You guys have like old consoles already. Like, damn. Like, I think the only old console that I have is just the DS and the Wii. That's literally it. I don't have like because all of my friends, like, either all or most of my friends, like, have like old consoles, like the Game Boy, N64s, GameCube. Like, I'm just out here just having a Wii and a fucking DS. It's sad.
Well, my last console was a Wii, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You stopped.
That's the last console I had.
My last console was, I think it was, what was it? It was the Wii U.
I figured.
I don't know, like I'd never had problems with the Wii U. That's the thing, but I saw that like well on the internet later on in the future. Like I saw that a lot of people hated it, and I was like, why? Well, why do people hate it? Um, apparently
Nero
sells.
says Nero said that it would make sense to do the Paper Mario's in order, but I'd be more than happy to see you Super Paper Mario series.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it would make sense, but I don't know. Like that's why I that's why I asked Aya like, what do you want me to do first? Like I would like to do the Super Paper Mario first, but I don't know if Aya wants me to play the thousand year door.
I
So
tell you, 1,000-year-old.
sorry, shut up. All right.
Well, I don't know if Nero saw the that we finished Paper Mario, but yeah, Super will eventually come, and Foxy said that it was likely the one he was going to do next, and there's no there's no problem with it. I'm fine with whichever he wants to do. It's his channel, and it doesn't really matter in which order you play the games because the stories are well independent from each
Sadly,
other.
yeah, that's actually one thing that I wanted to get to because, like, sadly, it's not connected, and I really wish that one of these days, one of the games would be connected to one of the future Paper Mario games. That way, we can have like a more in-depth, like, how do you say it, story. Like, I would definitely love to see a more modern version of like, um, the first Paper Mario, but like after the story. You get me? Like I wanted to, I want, I don't know. I just want to see something old that's implemented in the modern era. You get me? Like
Yeah,
nowadays we get like the Origami King, which we also talked in the stream that back then I did hate the mechanism and that's why I hated Origami King, but later on I just grew to love it because of the story. Um, and I do want to see something old, like old mechanics and stuff like that, implemented in the newer versions. Because, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would be like a nostalgia trip for the people who grew up with Paper Mario, and it would be something new and fresh and something fun, at least for newer people for the new generation, I guess.
yeah. Now that you mentioned Origami King, I'm really impressed with what they made with that game because the game changes a lot and all the stuff because they're basically orders from Miyamoto to not make new characters. He says, um, I think they they had plans for sticker stars and stuff to have new content and all that, and Miyamoto said, "No, just use what the original Mario series has. Don't make new characters. No, nothing." And well, you know the results. Sticker stars is one of the most hated games in the series.
But I don't get it. Like, how do you say this? Sticker Star doesn't. It only has like one new character and that's it, which is the fucking crown. Uh,
Yes.
but in my perspective, like, is that the reason why people hate it? Like, I don't know. Like personally,
Well, the combat system is not well implemented because the reward for fighting is not as good as in the other
no, that's
games.
true. That's true.
Since I think there's no level up,
Hmm.
so fighting makes you spend your resources, and the coins you gain are less than what you can purchase with. So, for example, you spend like, let's say this is an example, random numbers. You spend stickers for the value of 50 coins, and the battle will just drop you like 30 coins. So, what's the point of fighting?
Hmm. That's true. But what I do like is I think the reason why I liked Sticker Star for a reason was because of of the sticker idea. Like the idea of how do you say it? Just using stickers as powers. I don't know. I kind of like that concept. Just the way that they implemented it, though, like it didn't work out well. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it is a good concept, but sadly, well, they didn't implement it well.
I don't know if it was just me. I'm sorry for moving on to the other topic, but I don't know if it was me, but I felt like Color Splash was very, very underrated when it came out. Like, I don't know. I just didn't see much promotion for it. I think it was like because the fact that the Wii U was slowly dying out was just. I think that was the main cause of it. I don't know.
Yeah, Color Splash, I think it's a good game. It has the same problem that no new characters and everything. They, I think, literally every NPC is a toad, and not a toad of different colors, just regular toads. And it's like what happened to these new cities, towns, and for example, in 64, you had the Koopa Village, the Ghost Town, stuff like that, the Yoshi Island. And in Color Splash is everywhere you go, there are toads, common toads. The battle system is better. It got improved. It is better than Sticker Stars in the battle system, but it still doesn't feel that well implemented. That it could be a little better. And the story I think is fine. I did enjoy the story of Color Splash. But yes, you said the game wasn't well promoted because Nintendo was like, Wii U, what's that?
Yeah, it felt like that, honestly. And it's kind of a shame because I did see a little bit of how do you say it? A little bit of faith in that, a little bit of hope. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. Goals for 2022. Did you already make like a New Year's resolution or something that on what you want to do this year?
So it really depends if I get my Twitch affiliation because I I'd like to have emotes and all the stuff for my Twitch. I made my Discord for my Twitch if it works out, and my YouTube. I plan to get community tab, and I'll be posting stuff in community tab because due to school, I don't know if I'll be consistent with content. If the streams do well enough to get affiliation, I will do more Paper Mario streams, but if my streams don't do well, I will go back to making videos, and making a video will take really long, but I can make videos more than streams when I'm in school.
Oh yeah, because you have like more of a chance to like focus on videos and just dedicate little time and how do I say this? Like with streams, you have to be like consistent within the hours that you're in streaming, and you have
Yes.
no chance to think about other stuff. And you should just be focused on just the thing that you're streaming. While on editing videos, you can always pause anytime and then just take a break and then do homework or some shit like that. And then you can edit again and stuff like that, and then do homework and etc. 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 That is another thing that I should get back into because I haven't been editing well. The only time I edited was just yesterday, which was the
Yesterday.
editing stream. Yeah, the editing stream that
Yeah.
I made on Twitch.
What
So
would you have done if I wasn't there to tell you that you could control click?
I completely forgot about that. Like I'll be honest, I think I would have been stuck, but yeah. If you guys don't know, we do have Twitch channels where we stream all the time. So please check our Twitch channels out. I will be posting it on the description once we're done with the podcast. So please follow us there on Twitch. Mine is Harumara Kitsunura, and yours is Sunset Shimmer fucking SS72, I think.
Yes.
Oh my god, I nailed it.
I'm making a video for Reberuappu now that Foxy finished Paper Mario.
Oh really? What is it about? Oh wait, is it the thing that you mentioned?
What was it?
Oh my
probably
god. I think it is. Just when you said that, it is. All right. I'm not going to say it because I want it to be a surprise for everyone. All right. So we're going to get into the fun stuff. And oh wait, I forgot to say my goals. Wait, I already said my goals. Just like make new videos and gain new people just by my own, because I've received my first hater, by the way. I received my first hater, and they told me like stop using your friends and stuff like that, even though I didn't use them. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just do solo content for now then. So I'll be doing more solo content, but of course I'll still be collabing with Aya, of course, because I haven't collabed with Aya in a while. So of course I'll be collabing a lot more with Aya.
Except for this week.
Except for this week, because we're gonna be doing solo content as well. What else? So we're gonna do. Well, I'm gonna do more solo content. That way, I can gain my own viewership. That way, that person doesn't think, "Oh, you're sitting." Fuck you. Sorry.
Emil did like your content. He even subscribed.
I know. I saw that shit. I was like, "What the fuck? Stop subscribing! Stop supporting me so much." I don't know what to say when people do that shit. Like, people just give me subs, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to say? Like, thank you, but what else? Okay. So now we're gonna get into the juicy fun topic. So apparently Pokimane got banned from twitch.tv/Pokimane. Oh my god. Let me see if we have the fucking stuff here. Pokimane.
While you search, I'll say that I didn't know she was banned, but I can't quite imagine why she wasn't the best of persons, let's say.
I'll be honest, she was a crappy person. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry to all the Pokimane fans out there. I'm not telling you guys you should stop watching Pokimane. I'm not saying, you know, all that cruel stuff, whatever. I'm just saying that we're not, you know, we just don't like her. We just don't like her. But yeah, Pokimane got banned, not because of TOS, but well, technically kind of TOS, but she did get banned because of some copyright stuff. Oh, okay, got it. So she played Avatar: The Last Airbender movie on stream,
bro.
Which
really?
That's
just dumb.
Out of all the, I'm sorry for saying this, Pokimane fans. Again, I'm sorry, but out of all the stupid shit she has done, that is the only thing that she got banned for. I'm not saying I'm happy. You know? I'm just surprised this happened. And fun fact, I was gonna be banned. I was gonna be banned because I was this close to streaming like an anime until I was just like, no, I shouldn't. Like, I shouldn't because, you know, this and that. So I looked it up on Reddit and stuff like that, you know, all the sources I can find. And then I found out, yeah, you're not supposed to stream that shit unless it's like clips or something like that. And I was like, okay, I might as well just do like watch alongs where I'm streaming, but only with my face, not audio, not video. And then I put like a Discord invite link on my Twitch chat. So that way people can join the Discord server and they can watch from there.
Yeah, that's a better idea. I plan to do the same for Hajime no Ippo, and there was an anime I sent you that we never watched as well. Those two, I really plan to watch.
Mm-hmm. All I know about Pokimane is that she was in Free Guy. Also, she sounds like a Spider-Man villain, right up there with Silver Saber and Silver Mane. But what she kind of does, no? She kind of does sound like a villain if you really think
I
about it.
don't really remember how she sounded.
Nah, she sounds like a white girl. I'm so sorry.
Bro,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, we're
you're going to get
problematic. I'm gonna
cancelled
get canceled
again.
again. Ugh, problematic. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, stream's over, guys. Let's go home.
Straight Haru is over party. Oh my god. Haru is over party. Oh my god. Okay, so the last topic that we're gonna talk about, or maybe we're gonna talk about more topics, who knows? Is gonna be ghost stories. Oh boy, do you have any ghost stories, Saya?
Well, one was on my brother's, I think it was 14th birthday in my great grandmother's house. Um, so it was my brother's birthday, but the adults got like, okay, go upstairs and go to our room and we'll celebrate here. So all the kids were on the second floor, and um, I remember there was one of my brother's friends. They were playing Yugi on a bed, and the decks just fell to the side, and they were like, "Ah, stop moving the bed and stuff." And my brother was like, "No, I'm not." And then he leaned to the wall, and he started to hear as if someone was knocking the wall from the other side of the room, but the other room was empty. All of us were in that room playing stuff, with toys and stuff. And then uh, one of my cousins, uh, uh, there was a chair on a door, and he said that my grandma placed that chair, and she was wearing a hat, like a cowboy hat, and we was like, she doesn't have any. Uh, that was really weird. Then one doll fell. My grandma had a lot of dolls, and one fell looking directly at the room where we were, and everyone
Oh.
was like, "Oh boy, we should all just run together uh, downstairs." So we did that,
Ah.
and when we were uh, when we went down, my cousin said something like, "Oh well, my grandma was still on the second floor," and no, she was downstairs. And we looked at each other like, "Oh boy!" And when we told, I don't remember who it was, but announced said that one of my great grandmother's brothers used to dress like that, like cowboy style, something like that, or an uncle. I don't remember what it was, and we got like, oh boy, what's going on?
God. Uh. I don't like I don't like ghost stories when like dolls are involved, because dolls are just like, ah, no, no.
Oh, talking about that, um, when my great grandmother passed away, two cousins stayed here for a few days, and one of them slept on on the bed my great grandmother used to sleep these last months. And there were some dolls of tigers, like small tigers.
Mhm.
They were from my great grandfather. He liked like animal figures, so he had many. And there were two, and they were looking at the bed, and my cousin before going to sleep said like, I I don't like when toys look at me, so I'm just going to flip them a little. He flipped them, and when he went to bed, he picked up his laptop. He was watching videos and stuff, and when he looked to the tigers, they were looking at him again.
Nah, I'm done, dude. Nah, that's some. I don't deal with that
Went
shit.
to us, and he was all scared, and he said, "I will sleep here in the living room."
Oh no, nah. I don't deal with that stupid shit. Nah, I just leave and just never look back, dude. Oh God, I don't like that.
You remember that I mentioned that one of my brother's friend was in his birthday?
Mm-hmm.
He got so scared that he never ever went back to the second floor ever again.
Oh my God.
And since the stairs are on the right side, there's the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
He refused to go to that bathroom. He would go to the bathroom outside of the house just to not go through the to have the view from the stairs.
Oh my God. Dude, I would do that same. Okay, so oh my God, why is it Mexico and it's second floors? Because like, okay, so I think when I was like 15
Every
or something,
Mexican second floor is haunted or something.
for some reason. Here's the thing, because like when I was 15, I forgot my 2DS, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get it. So I went upstairs and stuff like that. I was like, casually getting my 2DS, and then okay, so in our house we have our windows open to to let the air in because we didn't have a AC. So excuse me.
No, yeah, Mexican style,
Yeah, Mexican style. So we didn't have AC, so we let the windows in. So you can easily hear like cars and stuff like that outside. But what I heard was so fucking close that I didn't like. There was no way that it was from the outside. It was like inside that room. So all I heard was like my name, like Haru. And I was like, I turned around and no one was there. It sounded female too. And I was just like so scared that I just ran downstairs, and then I just told my parents like, and then we're like, yeah. Okay,
I
son.
do remember the story.
Yes, but I remembered this part because we recently went there again, and my grandpa told me like, oh, you don't know, your grandma slept there. And I was like, nah, I'm sorry, like, grandma, forgive me, but I'm sorry, I'm out. Nah, dude. Remember, guys, if you guys want to share your ghost stories and stuff like that, you guys can also comment down below, comment down below and on chat, so we can read them as well.
Oh, look at what Raisin said.
My classmates saw a headless priest in our school camp. No, if y'all are talking about school campuses, school campuses, yes, Haru, yes, thank you. If y'all talking about church schools, I'm out. I'm fucking out, because y'all like, for some reason the students in church school always bring the Ouija board. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I saw a movie. I forgot what it was. It was like a Netflix original. I don't know which one it was, but it was about this real life case of a girl that brought a Ouija board in like school grounds, in church school grounds, by the way. And nah, dude, I just I think it's called Vanessa or some shit like that. I think it's called like that. I don't know, but I don't like seeing those type of movies. It's just,
was indeed probably Sabrina. No,
I don't know.
I forgot.
Let me see.
But I think I know which one you said.
Netflix. I don't know if it is. Okay. Well, I don't know which one it is, but oh god, it was so scary that I just I don't like how do you say it? I don't handle like based on a true story horror movies well, because like it's based on a true story. All of that shit happened. I don't know. I just don't like those type of horror stories. But once moving on, once my sister had to go to college like late at night. I forgot what time. I think it was like 8 p.m. And when she got out, you know, she was walking so she could go to where she usually goes to meet my mom, so she can pick her up. But during that walk, it is said that there is a specific how do you say it, place, I think it's like a hall, where under there was a haunted prison that they used back then in the years before the college was established. And that area specifically, they haunt a lot. So when my sister was walking, she passed a tree, and then on the tree she saw a man being hanged, and she just decided to run like a couple like how do you say it, feet, I guess, and then she looked back and it wasn't there. To prove this story more, she had a class like near the hall, and the lights and door was just acting up because the lights were turning off and on, were flickering basically, and the door was just like it was like knocking, and the teacher kept going like out and checking and stuff like that, and she acted like if it was normal, like if there was just like kids just playing around. And then my sister had the audacity to ask, "Ma'am, why? What's going on?" And she's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's the usual. It's because under us is like a gel and stuff like that. And yeah, this place is like haunted." And everyone that was close to the door decided to just get up from their seats and then move to the left side where the door wasn't there. So they all just got up from their seats and just moved away from the door. Because
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, like no, I go to that college too. That's the thing, and I'm scared that I'm gonna have a class there. I'm so scared. But hey, if I do have a class there, I might have stories to tell. Who knows?
Yeah, you could record like
nah anything but recording. No, I don't like recording those type of places because I don't know, I just don't like it. I just feel so uncomfortable.
That's understandable.
Like, I don't get the how do I say this? I don't like the idea of recording and then I can check back and then I see something that I didn't see. You get me? Like, it's like some paranormal activity shit.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm not surprised that my school is haunted because back then during World War II, its grounds were one of the military campsite. Oh my god. That's even sad, dude. Oh my god. So, y'all know I live in Texas, right? So basically, we went to the Alamo.
De bueno la tonta Texas, Patricio.
So, we went to the Alamo, which is a very famous place because I forgot what it was. I think it was the Mexican-Texan War. I don't know. I forgot. I don't do my history. Basically, a very famous American war happened there, and it is said that the Alamo, you can see people like soldiers walking around and holding their arm, like their guns and stuff like that, patrolling the area, because the Alamo was like a what's it called, a fort basically. It's so scary to hear these like experiences from others too. One to lighten up the mood, but still keep the ghost story charm to it. when I was very, very young, I used to go to this how do you say it, school camp. Not school camp, sorry. This soccer camp. There we go. And my sister and cousins were there, watching me play, whatever. My sister asked, "Hey, cousin, have you ever seen any ghosts?" And my cousin, like, innocently said, "No, why?" And then my sister had the audacity to tell her, "You will receive one tonight." Yeah, no, she really is evil. So my cousin was like, okay, whatever, a little bit paranoid, but whatever. So that same day at night, my cousin was getting up to brush her teeth and stuff like that. When she opened the door, she saw a silhouette of a guy just standing there, just menacingly, and she was just there, shocked, and then she just decided, nope, I'm out. So she just ran, got under her bed, and then not under her bed, on her bed, and got under her covers. And then when she checked, there was no one there. Like, I don't like hearing these stories, but hey, this story has proven that my sister, back then at least, was evil. Was evil. Was. Just parentheses on was. No, not parentheses. What's it called? Emphasis on was.
Yeah, it was like parentheses.
Parentheses. I completely forgot punctuation, and I'm supposed to learn English. Why? Because I'm already in college, and I don't know how to fucking multiply anymore. What's 5 times 10? 15. No, dumbass, it's 50. Like, what the fuck, man?
Isn't that the same?
No, it's 50. I said 15.
I know.
Hey, Kuji, it's been a while since I've seen you. Where were you? How you doing, man? I hope you're feeling better, man. Anyways.
Also, yeah, thing about him, remember there was like a typhoon.
Oh yeah. I hope everyone is doing well after that. I do know, friend, I'm not gonna talk about it much because it's a very touchy subject, but there was a recent incident, sorry, in the Philippines where a lot of people passed away. So we're very sorry for those who have sadly lost friends and family members throughout those incidents. We are hoping everyone for good health and good recoverment, I guess. I don't know if that's a word. And we hope everyone just gets out alive and well. Moving on, so we can cheer up the topic. Can't speak today. We're not going to talk about politics. I don't know if we should talk about politics. Should we talk about politics? I don't know if we should talk about the politics.
I'm fine with that. Actually, one of my channels, the second channel, was going to be a politics channel. Actually,
are you? Oh, you were planning, or you planned? Was going to.
I may from time to time upload political content because of stuff that's going on in Mexico.
Mexico's just like having a very bad time too, isn't it?
Not that bad, as I've heard more things about the USA right now, but what happens in the USA tends to happen in Mexico not long after.
If anything, I think Australia has been getting the recent news. That and I think Russia, had recent news. We have friends in Russia as well, so I wish them very good luck with that. It's sad though because I'm pretty sure we talked about this in the past, but how do you say this? War is very like if you really think about it, war is kind of immature. It's really immature due to the fact that it's just like kids playing, but this time it's just involving a lot of people's lives and innocent lives too. I don't know. I just don't like the topic of war specifically. Sure, like war is fun when it's in games and stuff like that. You know, it's like, oh, cool, you get a gun and stuff like that. But when you're involved in it, when your city, country, state, whatever is involved with like war stuff and stuff like that, you fear for your life because you're like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna be drafted, or is this gonna happen, or is that gonna happen? And it's a lot of pressure. And that's kind of the difference between like you know, real life war and game war. That just you know, there's a big difference there. A lot of people saying that before. Yeah.
No, finish.
No. Go ahead, please.
It's a little long.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
So, on the 1860s, France and Prussia went to war, and there was about 50 years of peace. So when World War One happened, people in France were actually excited that there was a war after a long time, and there'd be a new technology. And well, you know what happened? World War One. They ended up regretting that they were excited to go to war, and when they went there, they basically returned traumatized and stuff.
Sorry, I was just checking audio stuff. Yeah, a lot of, and that's kind of like the point that I wanted to go into with video games too. That, and I don't mean to be such a fucking mom or Karen or anything like that. Sorry, but the difference between games or books and stuff like that than with war is that when you're in war, you fear for your life because you can literally be targeted from any side and you wouldn't even know it. You feel, how do you say it, pressured. Your anxiety kicks in, and so much stuff. You start to regret a lot of stuff. And I mean, well, like I said, it could also bring consequences to countries too, like for example the Great Depression. I think the Great Depression happened like after World War One, right? I think
it's basically between World War One and World War Two, like legit in the middle.
Yeah, I think
So I remember when in you were still in high school that you had to make work about American history, and you wrote the big sad for
the big sad. I remember that shit.
The Great Depression.
I mean, it is a big sad. I mean, am I wrong? I'm not.
No, not really.
Not really. Well, no, but yeah. I mean, there's a lot of cons when you're in war, when you get drafted and stuff like that. That's why a lot of people just don't like being drafted in general. Just I don't know, signing up for war shit. And if you really think about it, like in a civilian standpoint, if you guys are in military or anything like that, if you really think about it in a more, how do you say it? Yeah, like I said, civilian standpoint, the civilian might think, oh, you know, well, why are they making such a big deal of like being a veteran or being part of the army or Navy SEALs or whatever? And then when you get into that type of program, you see how much stress it is, even for training too, even for the new people. It's such stressful because in the first day you just enter and they treat you so like for you they might treat you like shit, and like you feel like that, and that's how they're supposed to treat you. That's how it's supposed to go, because war is not nice, and you won't win just by niceness, sadly. Because why? Presidents are the rulers, presidents, dictators, etc., and that's the thing about war. You cannot win with niceness. You can only win just with guns and whatever you have, and that's the sad part of war. Just so much destruction, so much innocent lives going out there in danger, and then risking it all for not only their family but also for their state, countries, whatever, continents, whatever. And I don't know. For me, it's very sad to see just war happening, at least in my personal opinion.
Yeah, and it's really a big problem in the United States because, in the United States, corruption is basically legal, which means that military corporations are pushing for war because they can donate directly to the government and stuff. And that's really a big problem. They made a fuss for leaving many places. Like when they left Afghanistan, for example, they were like trying to push war against Venezuela after that to compensate.
Yeah. And I don't know, like a lot. I know that there are some people that just think like, "Yo, war is cool," we guns and shit, tanks and shit. Like, it's okay to admire that stuff, but like, when you're in it, like when you're in war and stuff like that, you feel like shit. You feel like it's just so many mixed emotions just gathered in you. You're just scared, like, oh god, what am I supposed to do? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? It's a spider. Ah.
Yeah, you don't know if you're going to return.
Yeah, and that's the. I think that's the only fear that you feel in that moment, in that specific moment in war. That you're just like, what if I don't return? What if I don't see my family again? What if this happens? What if that happens? And it's just a lot of mixed emotions in you, and you just feel so scared. And there are moments too where when soldiers just see the battlefield, they vomit, even to the point where they faint too. It's very sad to see. It's very, very sad to just see all that destruction and stuff like that. And back then, I think I was in summer school because I felt history, and that class specifically is the only reason why I kept passing history, because there was one specific documentary that just changed my whole vision of like history. I forgot what movie it was, but it was basically like showing what it was like in World War II, like how bad it was and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, this is horrible. This is like some horrible shit. Like, people shouldn't go through this, but yet like the presidents, the dictators, stuff like that, they force them because, you know, for presidents and stuff like that, you guys are just pawns, in a chess, I guess, board. It's very sad to think about, but it's just the truth, sadly.
Yeah, it's really sad, and I I I don't blame you for failing history class because learning history in the United States must be a pain.
It
The
is.
other day, I saw a video from one guy. He's from the United States and moved to England, and he was reading takes that, like, from bad takes from people from the United States, and the thumbnail was like, "Well, uh, you owe cars to Americans," and the reply was, "No, that's Germany, actually."
That's fucking stupid. Yeah, history is so hard. Like, it doesn't matter like which country or anything like that. It's hard because it's like how do you say it? It's it's hard to gather so much information from the past. You get me?
Yeah, but in the United States, it's especially hard because they manipulate. They don't see the world history like in most countries in the world. Education in the United States is way US centric, you know.
Um, you just reminded me that like back in high school, like I had a very fucking cool history teacher because he told us all the truth and all that stuff, you know. He was the one who told us, like, and I'm sorry for all the Catholic and Christian believers. I'm sorry. I don't mean to shove religion, but for this example, I need to. Sorry. So one of the things that he talked about, like the truth stuff, was just Jesus's birthday. That apparently it wasn't on December; it was on April or something like that. And another topic was that Columbus wasn't the hero. If anything, he was mistreating the natives, and that's how he got the credit. Yeah, and that kind of made me think, like, why why is America celebrating a fucking guy that literally discovered, quote unquote, discovered America, even though he didn't? It was just the natives. It's I'll be honest, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's really the thing with Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how was his name originally. He's Italian. He
Yeah.
went from Italy. Um, People makes defense of him like, oh, but slavery was common back then, so he had the right to enslave people. And in some of the writings of Colon, he said himself like, "Oh, the native people is really nice here. Maybe we could take advantage of them and exploit them."
I was muted. Sorry. um, I was saying that that's kind of fucked up. Just like writing that in. He wrote that on his fucking diary, correct?
I think so. Not those words exactly, but basically meaning that native native people was really nice, so he could probably take advantage of them.
That's still fucked. Any way that you put it is still fucked. Like, just taking advantage of the natives because they don't know who you are or anything like that. Just befriending them and all that crap. That's kind of problematic.
Well, that stuff is not like well documented. It's like uh, the United States expansion of the West. That everyone's like, oh yeah, they expanded and probably took some land from the natives, and they get like, oh yeah, that's fine, but they don't tell like probably millions of people were massacred to get those lands.
Yeah. Um. Okay, so we're almost close to our time, by the way. So we're gonna end it off with one last topic. As you guys know, this is the season finale of the podcast, and you guys might be wondering, okay, so after a huge hiatus, after a huge fucking 1 year, apparently is what Aya said.
Yes, and it wasn't even uploaded.
Yeah, after one quote unquote 1 year of just not uploading a new podcast, why are you guys doing a season finale? Are you guys finishing it forever? There's a reason why it's called season finale, you dummies. So, the reason why it's called a season.
Of course, it's going forever. Okay, no.
Maybe forever. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can do it forever. But the reason why we're doing a season finale is because we're gonna be making a Reberuappu podcast more better, more organized, more stuff like that. We might add our PNGs as well. Who knows? We'll see. And we're gonna be inviting different hosts and stuff like that. It's not only gonna be me and Aya. It's gonna be different people and stuff like that. It's gonna be different, organized, whatever. So we're hoping that will happen. That, and I will be doing my absolute best to see if I can get into Spotify. I do want to put the podcast someday on Spotify. So if that happens, that's a dream come true right there. So we will see if that happens, and if that happens, we will be announcing it. If not, we will be uploading hopefully our stuff somewhere else. where it's free.
Yeah, Spotify would be cool,
Yeah.
but it may be hard to get people.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we'll see. We'll see if we can do it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Aya, do you have any news or anything new that you want to talk about? I don't know.
Well, I'll be working more in my main series, which is Peace Treaty. It's only a written story so far,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a Discord server. That Discord server is centered around the story. That's why the name is New Jean. My title is the princess, and the stuff is because of the series.
Mm-hmm.
The protagonist of my story is a princess, so that's why the Discord server is that way.
I don't know if you want me to put the Discord server on the description or the chat. I don't know if you want me to make it public. It all depends on you.
Um,
If you don't
I
want
think
to,
I think if people wants to join, they will write me.
okay. Speaking of Discord servers, we do have a Discord server. It's Bubble Tea City. It's not active. We're not planning to change it for now. We will work on it though. Let me send it on the chat. I will be adding it on the description as well. What else? So, do you want to talk about your Twitch if you want?
My Twitch, I'll be doing Paper Mario content. I plan to edit some Mario 64 videos when I make videos, because that would be interesting to people to see how I make my content. Back on the day, people used to ask me that a lot, and it was just impossible for me to do that because my old computer was really bad and all that. So I think making some of my videos would be interesting, making them on stream. I think
Mm-hmm.
Foxy would like to see how I made that
Oh yes.
creepy ROM hack,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Um, and yeah, that's it for Twitch. Paper Mario, Super Mario 64, and random games from time to time. Um, if you can please follow me, when I get 50 followers, I can get affiliation, because I already have the other um, requirements already done.
All right. Is that all that you want to say?
I think so. There will be emotes, rewards, and stuff when I get affiliation, but
I can help with that.
that's for another time.
Yeah. I have a friend that works on VTuber and emotes as well. Also art commissions too. I can get them to help you if you want.
I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I guess it's my turn. As you guys know, I already said the first announcement. We're gonna, of course, continue Reberuappu podcast if everything goes well. Of course, we will be doing, like I said, less collabs on my end because I do want to do more solo content as well, and for me to learn how to go solo, as just in case. But as you guys heard earlier at the very start, I will be doing more collabs with Aya, obviously, just not this week because we're gonna be doing again solo content. And then what else? We're gonna continue a specific series, not on this channel, which is Reberuappu, but on my channel, on my YouTube channel, which is Haru Maru Kitsunuda CH. You guys can go subscribe there if you guys want to. It should be on the channels tab on this channel specifically. Also, you guys can check out Aya, which is Reborn. So go subscribe there if you haven't. As well, I do have a Twitch. Like I said, I stream. Well, I finished streaming Paper Mario, and that's the reason why we talked about it as a first topic. We're also going to continue more different series, not only with Aya but with other people like in the future. I'm also going to be doing more solo content. We're going to see if we can get Portal 2, Left 4 Dead 2, and stuff like that working. And if it does, we will be streaming those games as well, and a lot more stuff to come in the future. We will also be finishing games that we haven't finished yet, like hopefully Danganronpa. We're going to be 100%ing Rayman Legends sooner or later. We will be also doing I forgot what else. I will talk about it more on my Twitter. You want to say something, Aya?
Yeah. I was thinking, since most of Paper Mario is in your main channel, you probably should upload the bots there so you can make a playlist from your channel, and we'll have the whole list of the run.
What I was gonna do is edit the two of them, but if I don't get around to editing them, I will upload the VODs.
I think uploading the bots would be better because the whole run is streamed.
Oh
So
yeah.
it'd be weird to have, chapter 7 and 8, having them uh, on a video format while the rest of the run was streamed.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I'll do that after this.
It's
All right.
just my point of view. If you want to do it
No,
like you said, it's fine.
no, it's okay. It's a good idea because I feel lazy too. uh,
Okay.
so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check us out. Make sure to join the Discord server if you guys haven't, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. I guess tomorrow later. I don't know. Whenever we upload again. I don't know when we're gonna upload another video on Reberuappu, but we will see sooner or later.
Well, there may be one soon. Not
Hopefully.
really soon, but quite soon.
Quite soon. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys all later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.